Actually, wait, I kind of gotta go back in this bathroom. All right. If you can hear me, just let me know in the comments, or if it's laggy or any sort of thing. We'll have the radar showing and everything else. So I'll tell you. So pretty much the reason why I have build about loaded. Let me just show up my iPod so I can actually see the comments too. But the reason why I have build about loaded is because we're gonna be watching the storm while we play. Because sometimes we actually gotta wait for stuff, you know. Um, you could probably see, yeah, you could probably see, you know, what's going on there. It's looking, yeah, not good. If you see, wait, do you even see the radar? I don't think so. Right. Yeah, it's playing, it's playing. We just gotta get to make sure you can see the radar because I have another device here to test. So, okay, so yeah, you can't see the radar. I just noticed that. Okay. So in that case, oh yes, because the web browser has to be here, and this has got to be here. Okay, you should be able to see the radar now. We're definitely gonna need to look over some things on that. No, I'm gonna check because the stream's a bit behind, you know. Yeah, you can see. You see. Okay, so welcome to the stream here. We're about to get through because. Oh yes, I almost forgot to say. I'm going to invite you guys to a Build a Boat test server. And this server is very special. It's going to allow you guys to see updates that hasn't came out yet. It's not out at all. So I'm gonna yes, I'm doing that. about that, guys. We're back. We're gonna pull up our radar once again, and we're gonna look over the coverage here, and we're gonna find out what do they mean by there's a tornado warning. Is this tornado warning real? What's the real chances? Because they're not gonna say a tornado warning's chances. And all the storm chasers, they would say the chances, but they all don't live in Toronto, and they're all American, and they really only do Oklahoma. But since we are actually in Toronto, I will take a good look. So, to the top corner of the screen here, you'll see a radar. Um, you'll notice, to be specific, I got a paid subscription, but we got wind and everything going on. And let me explain why there's a tornado warning if there's no rain and it's so hot. Okay. So look, if you look at the radar at the top corner, I'm zooming into the water here. Okay. So this water right here. What should we? Yeah, we will. Okay. So we'll put the radar in full screen. And it's really simple here to put it in full screen. We'll just replace. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait, I clicked the wrong button, guys. Sorry. But what we're going to do is we're going to make this the main thing. Um, but not to worry. Hopefully you guys have patience for this. I know it's pretty bad. Move it over here. There it is. Magic is done. And if you guys take a pretty good look here, you'll notice, just take a good look at this radar. You will notice that if we look here, you see these lines that are coming out of the water, and that's wind. And that's what and then that's going up. Then in where is this? This is not close to Toronto, but in Bowdenville, it's just going up even more at 6 miles per hour. So this is no longer a threat. It's going slow. But the wind is pushing this way, the way my camera's moving. Now, if we look here, this is rain. I'll show you guys the legend at the bottom. Severe is yellow. Tornado is these 3 shades of red. The darkest is the worst. Tropical storm, that orange and stuff like that. Flood, green, darker green is actual flood. Marine, marine. Oh my gosh, you guys just see how strong the wind just got? The more of these lines you see, the harder it gets. We're pushing at 4 miles per hour, so it's not too fast, but there's definitely a lot of gusts of wind. There's a huge amount of gusting, okay? And this is all going at 4 miles per hour, so it's slow, but it's definitely strong. We'll see if we see some great rotation. Now, no, yes, so it's all pushing this way. Rotation, you can see it through here. Oh, I think we actually have rotation. The last time I checked, there was rotation up here. There's rotation. Yeah, there's. So, look. It's moving how loud the storm is. It's 64 degrees, which is not cold at all. This is all in Canada, just so you know. Oh, we got rotation. Right here, that's rotation, okay? So, it hasn't been a confirmed tornado here, but it's high likely. Feels like 44, okay. The dew point is mild. UV index 4, wind 4 miles per hour. The pressure is super. Okay, there's probably a tornado here. Humidity 100%. Cloud cover 99, meaning the cover cloud cover is the actual cloud. Like we um the only thing is this is far from us, as you can see. If I'm going to show you the world map, that is, hold on, you'll get a sneak peek of it when I zoom out. You won't see the full thing. So it's out in the ocean. So it's kind of like a hurricane situation, but we're looking at a tornado instead of a hurricane because of the clouds. Okay, so we have 11 miles per hour, very strong winds pushing towards Toronto. This is insane rotation. Are you guys seeing this? 2 miles per hour pushing this way, 18 miles per hour. So this oh, 0.3, 70, 57, so it's muggy there. 8 mile per hour. Cloud cover and the humidity is a bit lower than the tornado chances up where we were just seeing over there. That was absolute madness, this right here. But this could be a hurricane, you never know. Because we're on the water. And then there's a huge heat wave, and that's like Europe and stuff. So in Europe, oh yes, my radar is showing heat. Or I can make it my radar show heat right now, guys. I'll show you guys the heat in a minute. But this is but this is actually over there. Yeah, they're oh, I don't know. Humidity is way too high, but hopefully that's not going to be the case. All right, right now, oh my gosh, look at that, 23 miles per hour, pushing down. This is north of Canada, pushing down to where we are. Now let me explain why there's a tornado warning. These are like there's like a little mini hurricane going on here. More, it's actually a whirlpool. Because either a tornado, there's never going to be a tornado on the water. Sometimes there is, but it has to start on land and hit the water, which is like a million times worse. But if I was to tell you this right now, look down in this area, and no, like 92 Fahrenheit. So we're looking at 69 degrees Celsius, which is like dead. You'll die. That's like way worse in Europe. Okay, you literally can cook an egg out of your window with that kind of heat. And now that's not as bad here, but it's bad if you look at the border. Then they're pushing wind. Okay, finally wind is pushing that way, but it's slowly tilting. If we have wind pushing up into Toronto, and then see where that 3 and 8 mile per hour is, if that pushes the way, then the cameras are like that. And then that yeah, that's getting a lot of maybe slow, but 6 miles per hour is like electric scooter speed, okay? And that's like you running at the top speed. Okay? and that's gusts of wind. So it's enough to like wind up the jacket a bit, but nothing much. As you can see. But the problem is there's so many of these gusts that either way your jacket will just fly up normally. So there's a lot of the gusts, too much of it. And then there's rain on top of that, but all it takes, it's happening. Water into the clouds. We already have too much winds going up here, but you see how everything's going this way? If the US, their winds keep pushing up this way, that's how mile per hour rotates and tops up, it goes straight, then that's going to cut off the source to go here, and it's either going to go up into Peterborough and Oshawa, or we're going to be looking at Toronto, which will be on the edge of it, but Oshawa and stuff will be getting the real thing. Now, just about it's so it's afraid that 10 miles per hour doesn't have anything else going wrong, because this is not looking good. Okay, the extreme heat warning just got even hotter, and it got larger. There's a tornado warning here in Canada, I think. Thunderstorm watch from Friday. That does not look like thunderstorm. Okay. Oh, yep, that's a tornado. Is this in Canada? Let's see now. So where we are, we just got a brand new update, a squall watch from Environment Canada. We're gonna look to see if any again. A white line that goes straight, and right about here, we're at 8 miles per hour. This is in Canada, and the strikes of lightning is ridiculous. That's right at the edge here. That's there'd probably be a tornado at the end here. Whoa! And if you look at this, look at the legend. Tornado is like that's the darkest of the darkest reds. So about here, this is where you're thinking of it. 50 decibels a second. That's like really bad. That's louder than your music at talk. So it's more say 50 decibels, temperature 78, feels like 78. 78 degrees Celsius, and that's tornadoes. The pressure is low, so we're not in the rotation, but it's pushing up. It's not rotating, okay? So the storm, it just looks like a really bad thunderstorm, but the slightest bit of rotation, and that's an instant tornado. But good thing is this is not anywhere else, like Chicago. Pushing here, and that caused supercells. Okay. By the way, we're looking at 2:07 p.m. this exact minute, 79 decibels. This is also tornado weather. Okay, so if you're probably wondering how is this all being caused, right? There's never been this much. So, that's some serious rotation. I told you guys it happens near the end. We were just looking here a couple minutes ago. I said at the end they usually have a better rotation. Now that rotation I was talking about just maybe at least a 7 to a 9, then you can at least, it will just be the bare minimum for a tornado warning. So pretty much what's happening in Toronto is it's more of a chance rather than, oh no, it's going to be bad. Because it's really, now is that now the 10 just turned to 8 miles per hour, but if that goes back to 10, which is straight, then the predictions turn correct. Okay. So, location anytime the exact second lightning strikes in the area, which is good. And we'll look more here. Light rain. Okay, I think we just got a squall warning as well. Squall watch from Friday 4 p.m. 2:04 p.m. Okay, let's see why they issued that. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll tell you if you guys don't know what a squall watch is, let me explain. It's when the wind pushes like so much so that the actual tornado, which is going here. That's like if they had a single piece of rotation, which there's so much wind right in this area. Oh my gosh, the lightning got insane. Severe thunderstorm watch, marine weather statement, special marine warning. So if you look at the lightning, that's a tornado. Oh my gosh, that's like madness going on over there. Like get a screenshot. Okay, that's so so we're looking at Serve event. I don't know how to pronounce that at all, but all I know is that that's the thing. Union Grove. That's one of the cities that are getting hit by this. Um, this storm is very unique. I've never seen anything like this in a while. The amount of lightning here is scary, as you can see. You can't even see the storm. That's how much lightning there is. I can barely even see it, okay? So I'm going to talking about the heat and how it's bad. I'm telling you this right now. It's better if it gets hotter or it stays hot. Because if it gets cold, then we have a serious problem, okay? Because these supercells, the second it gets cold, these supercells over here, these can probably produce a tornado if they get a tiny bit bigger. But all it takes is for that to get a little bit worse, and then that's it. Um, way later. It's still muggy. It's just you gotta think about it. We might have rotation, but there's no lightning yet. So these supercells are still insane in this area. Wow, the school group is really blowing it up. Lindsay's the same here. Let's start looking for Toronto because we have extreme heat here. But if anything gets cold here, we're gonna look like Chicago, and we don't want any of that. Chicago and not again. Saying that Oklahoma is no longer going to be the main part of the tornado. The tornado is going up a bit more, which I can agree. Like, the storms have been getting decently bad here. Are you kidding me? Y'all seen this? That's heavy rotation in Mexico. With a big storm, I think we got a tornado in Mexico here. Oh, North Pacific Ocean. I think it's even worse. Oh, is it? Oh, it is the ocean. So, we might hope it's Hawaii. I might have to Google this, right? Let's see, Europe is complaining about their heat wave. Let's see if they're getting any of this. Has the European heat wave spreaded here? I want to see what they're getting. So in France, Germany, and everything here, not even a droplet of rain, just high speed winds. Here, the heat is madness in Denmark. High speed winds leading up to the city here. They have high decibels of wind. They oh my gosh. What are we looking at here with the madness of a storm? When it's yellow, you know you're cooked. When the ground's yellow, you're under a severe warning. Tornado is red, but we're looking here. For wind, moderate warning. Okay, so you're getting a moderate warning for wind. Just raise that warning up a bit more, and yeah, there's um, there's a squall watch, but there's tornado level stuff going on there. But if you guys, without further ado, let's see what's happening with the heat. Ready? We're gonna change the stuff here and see what's going on. Let's see. Comment down below what you think about the art because um, this is not looking too good. Right now, 103 Fahrenheit, so not as bad in Celsius, but we're looking at rain. Storm's ending, but heat alerts persist. Okay. We'll look at, okay, we pull up radar. So now we're in full radar mode. This, hopefully that's not here. Oh no, we got a thunderstorm pulling up from over here. A bad, I guess, a bad supercell. Remember, this supercell, if it grows, then that's going to be getting severe decently fast. So I think it's time to look at the future. This is a so, oh no, this supercell that is capable of producing a tornado just needs the wind for that, and a little bit more, you know what I mean, density, so it'll get bigger. It's near Oakville, but Oakville's not actually having it right now, but it's in St. Catharines. Okay. Let's look at 3. Let's look at like 2:30. So in like a couple minutes from now, let's and here it looks not bad, just like heavy rain, and it doesn't, and then it starts getting bad around like late 3. So in like an hour from now, then we'll start to see the real storms. I'll keep you guys posted. I might message some people, keep y'all posted about the storm that we're looking at. Um, see here, so yeah, that's um, oh, that's so but so we're definitely hold on, we can definitely see that really loud rain. The rain will have, I mean, natural sound to it. So don't expect it to be quiet. Um, hold on, I have my thing in landscape right now. I'm gonna put it in portrait. I didn't know you could do that. Look at that. I didn't know you can put it sideways and see. Like, you gotta individual. I don't I think stuff just got a bit darker. I might look out my window see because like around 3:30.
You're gonna need to vacuum your floors shortly.
I should have tomorrow.
No, because tomorrow
Or Sunday, you said.
No, not Sunday. Tomorrow's the party.
But you said early tomorrow.
Oh,
okay, bye.
Thank you.
Hey guys, we're back. So in about an hour and 15. Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. There's that supercell. It's on Toronto. We'll start getting rain at 3:58 p.m. You guys will which we don't want. Although, if we take a good look, we're definitely going to be in rain, like heavy rain. Not too heavy, but heavy. Yep. And then I think, yeah, then the warning goes away, but then this concerning stuff, which seems to be really big, really shocking. So strong, but Markham gets how loud is it going to be? We're looking at 44 decibels a second, and then we get showered off again. Oh, I just saw something there. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Saturday at this is bad. Saturday at 11:25. Make sure you look at my dude. It's like enough to produce a tornado. This is enough to produce a tornado. It just needs the proper wind. Right now, we're looking at Saturday at 11:25 a.m., meaning tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna be in right where I am and everyone else here. This is enough to produce a tornado. 239 decibels a second. That's around as loud as your music coming out of loud headphones. So I have nothing until another severe tornado producing. Oh my gosh, that's a tornado. Like, that's undeniable. Near Philadelphia, that's like madness. Okay. And where we are, let's see where that picks up. Okay. And then that. Like, he's there. Maybe to, let's see, from 11 Saturday to 11:25 to Saturday at 2:27 p.m. Do we have a severe problem with that? And there's over here that has a tiny little bit. Yeah, and then overnight it'll be fine. It's really just today also at 4 p.m. We'll just get the last bit of our sermon. It's not. It's not. How how it really is, okay? Then I've just put in coverage over how this storm is going to be working, okay? That's how the storm is. So if you like the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Peace out. I will